Hello everyone. Today we are going to tackle about growing cover crops. Before proceeding to our topic, do you know what are cover crops? Why are cover crops important, and is it essential to grow cover crops? To answer these questions, let us now begin the discussion. Cover crops are also known as mulch. These are mostly low-growing plants that were intentionally planted to protect the soil from getting damaged by the rain. Hence, it helps reduce runoff and avoid soil erosion. So the primary strength of the cover crop is to rapidly cover the soil and maintain it permanently covered. So even if it rains heavily, the cover crops will not be affected. Instead, they will absorb the rain and use it to support nutrients into the main crops. There are some cover crops that were intentionally planted around the main crops. These cover crops increase infiltration to create macropores with the help of earthworms. Aside from protecting the soil from getting damaged, the cover crops helps to maximize the biomass that could prevent the pest to transmit diseases into any other main crops. Let us note that the cover crops will maintain to improve the soil properties and increase soil organic matter. But the main crops can only acquire limited benefits due to competition for water and nutrients with the cover crops. Therefore, the cover crops should be trimmed gradually. And these are the examples of how we should trim our cover crops: by slashing, mowing, and grazing. The residues or remains of the cover crops are not usually harvested but are left to decompose in its place, wherein it would produce maximum biomass or total mass of organisms, where they are then called as living mulch. Let us note again the living mulch, especially legumes, as one kind of cover crops, gives nitrogen to the main crops for proper growth. So why cover crops? Cover crops gives the benefits and the cons. Benefits of cover crops: it can improve nutrient cycling, increase organic matter, reduce soil erosion, increase the weed suppression, increase water absorption, and improve the wildlife. For the cons of conventional crop rotation, it increase soil compaction, increase surface runoff, increase nutrient and sediment loss, organic matter degradation, increase risk of heavy rain, increase risk of severe drought. So these are the difference between the benefits and the cons. The following characteristics make an ideal cover crop. Number 1, it is low growing and not climbing. Number 2, it grows fast and covers the soil in a short time. 3, it is resistant against pests and diseases and does not transmit any to the main crops. Number 4, it tolerates drought or maintains biomass. Number 5, it fixes nitrogen from the air. 6, It develops a deep root system which is able to loosen the soil and contribute to regeneration of degraded soils. Number 7, it is easy to sow and to manage and can be slashed, grazed, or cut for fodder. 8, and the last, the seed are cheap, easy to purchase, or can be easily reproduced on the farm. That is all. Thank you for cooperating with me and God bless us all.